The Knicks have been the best team in Summer League with a 3-1 record and the highest point differential. Now they're set to face off against the Portland Trail Blazers on Sunday in the championship game, and if they win, this will be their first Summer League championship in franchise history. Quentin Grimes has led the way and he's looked amazing, and some of the other young guys like McBride and Jericho Sims have looked amazing as well. So in this video, let's break down 5 major takeaways from the Knicks Summer League, but before we continue, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so please, if you enjoy the content, please like the video and hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started. The first major takeaway is that Quentin Grimes deserves to start for the Knicks next season. In Summer League, he's looked like an absolute star, averaging 23 points, 4 boards, and 4 assists a game. While in his rookie year, Grimes was used as just a 3-and-D guy, in Summer League, he's the hub of the Knicks offense. Grimes has been the Knicks' lead ball handler, and he's been excellent at creating for himself and others. He's got a lot of sauce to his game. Grimes can use crossovers and hesitations to regularly beat defenders for strong finishes at the rim, but he's not just a slasher. Grimes is a legit 3-level scorer, showing the ability to create space for mid-range shots and drain pull-up threes. And he's also unselfish, knowing how to use his ability to draw multiple defenders to find the open man and set them up for an easy basket. I know it's just Summer League, but Knicks fans have to be very excited with how Grimes has played. The way he's playing, there's a strong case to be made that he deserves the starting shooting guard spot over Evan Fournier. He's not only a better defender than him, but Grimes also looks capable of matching what Evan does on offense. With the way Grimes is playing, I would look for him to have a breakout season next year. The next major takeaway is that Jericho Sims deserves minutes next season. In Summer League, he's averaging 11 points and 10 boards a game. Sims is a freak athlete. His 44.5-inch vertical was the second highest jump ever at the combine. He could jump so high that his head can hit the rim. And thanks to those insane ups, Sims is a terrific lob target. He could get plenty of alley-oops and dunks as a roll man out of the pick and roll. But he's not just a lob-catching big man. Sims is also showing the ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket in Summer League. And on the defensive end, he's got potential to be a great defender, having the ability to not only switch onto the perimeter, but protect the rim. The way Sims is playing, the Knicks have to find a way to get him some minutes. The Knicks are pretty good at center between Mitchell Robinson and Isaiah Hartenstein, but Sims is proving he's ready to contribute to winning basketball. The third takeaway is that McBride is also deserving of minutes. He's currently averaging 17 points and 5 assists per game in Summer League. His best game was against the Magic, where he went off for 23 points and 5 assists. This game, McBride was very aggressive, constantly looking to attack the rim and create his own shot. I want to see this version of McBride during the regular season because last season he looked incredibly passive. Now during his rookie year, he dominated the G League, but in the games that actually mattered, he looked to get the ball out of his hands the second he actually got it. In order to be a good point guard in the NBA, you have to be aggressive, so I want to see Deuce look for his shot more on offense. Unfortunately, there's 2 good point guards in front of him in D Rose and Jalen Brunson, but McBride will get his chances. D Rose is a 33-year-old veteran that will need rest days, and that's going to be McBride's time to shine. In the NBA, you often have very limited opportunities to prove your worth, so McBride has to make the most of the opportunities that he does get next season. The fourth takeaway is that Trevor Keels is very much a work in progress. The Knicks took him with the 42nd pick in the 2022 draft, and to be honest, he's looked pretty bad so far in Summer League. He's only averaging 6 points per game on 25% shooting from the field and 22% from 3. He's been aggressive on offense, which is a good thing, but he's also been forcing up a lot of bad shots and getting blocked a lot, which is leading to the poor shooting percentage. It's only a small sample size games, but so far Keels looks really rough around the edges. I highly doubt that he'll be in next season's rotation, and more than likely, he's going to spend a lot of time in the G League, which is good because his game needs more development. And the last takeaway is that Kareem Hunt is also deserving of minutes. In Summer League, he's averaging 12 points per game on 51% shooting. He's a very athletic 6'8" forward that can attack the basket and finish strong at the rim. And he's a beast in the open floor where he can take off and get fast break dunks. He's also an aggressive defender that tends to rack up a lot of steals, but he needs to get better as a shooter as he's only hitting 22% of his threes. Hunt is on a two-way contract, so he's going to play for the Knicks next season. The Knicks are deep at the wing position, but he looks very worthy of minutes if injuries happen. And lastly, I'm going to give an honorable mention to Gene Montero, a 19-year-old point guard out of the Dominican Republic. Now, so far, he hasn't really looked spectacular, but he did play well in the last game against the Magic where he had 10 points on 5 of 7 shooting. Now, he's clearly a talented player. He's explosive, he can get to the basket, but he's also got a lot of areas of his game that he needs to work on, and he's still pretty raw. I don't think he's signed to a two-way contract, but I would like to see the Knicks sign him to one and let him spend some time in the G League so that way he can develop his game, because I think there's still some upside there. Anyway guys, that's all of my takeaways. What do you think of how these young players have been playing? Do you think that the Knicks are going to end up winning the Summer League Championship on Sunday? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like on it and hit that subscribe button. Next season has potential to be a very exciting year for the Knicks. Click this video to look at an analysis on next season's roster.